Hi everybody, it's John here. We're just coming off like 3 weeks of brutal extreme heat and humidity, so haven't really had a chance to come out and do much. I mean, other than walk the dog. So it's rained for a couple days now. As you can see, it's like quite windy out, and it's cooled off enough that I could come out. And I thought maybe I'd try out my new, I got a Core 4 titanium stove here from MSP, which is my survival pack. And I mean, I've lit it once in the backyard just to see if it worked, and that's it. So today I think I'm gonna brew up some coffee on it. And because everything's wet, I actually brought some wood pellets. And of course, living in Northern Ontario, I've always got some birch bark handy to light a fire, and that's, dry or wet, it doesn't matter, it's gonna light for you. So let's stuff up this stove here. I have no idea if I brought too many wood pellets or not. I actually watched a video on YouTube last week where a guy put wood pellets in his stove. He put 12 ounces out of a 14-ounce water bottle of wood pellets in his stove, and it burned for 32 minutes. So we'll see how long this goes for. Hopefully I won't be here all day though. But basically I've just filled it with wood pellets, so I may be here a little longer than I was anticipating. That's okay, it's a nice day out anyways. So, yeah, I've been looking at these wood stoves for a while. And the first ones that came to my attention were just kind of like these little, metal things like the ember lid or whatever, where you can, put your wood in there and have a small fire, use a small amount of wood to, do a small task, like maybe brew up some coffee or whatever. Then I started finding out that they came in like wood gasifier modes. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I mean, they're everywhere. So most of them are, they're round, and they'll fit inside of a bush pot or whatever when you want to pack it. Then I saw this thing. This thing folds up flat. I mean, it comes in this little bag here. I've got some extra parts here that I didn't need right now. You can actually build it into like 5 different configurations, whether you want to use 3 walls, 4 walls, whether you want just a wood stove or a wood gasifier. So today I went full gasifier mode, because you can also do it in 3 sides of gasifier, and then instead of having the door here, there's like a rocket port here to load sticks in, and that, which means that side can't be a gasifier side. So and then I also brought my Pathfinder stainless steel canteen kit. I think it's funny, I think everybody that owns one, or everybody that's into bushcrafting owns one probably. Now, when I first saw it, I fell in love with it. To be honest, it is a little heavy. Like I've got the shoulder strap on, and it's a little heavy actually to be carrying that way. It's a lot of weight for one shoulder. But eventually, I will figure a way to secure it to the outside of my pack, because I think it's a little heavy to be on a belt too, to be honest. Okay, so actually I brought a lighter today, no fire steel or nothing. Just like I said, it's a little windy out. Hopefully this will take. And I went with the, they have like the regular grill for the top of the stove, and then they have the shit hits the fan grill. I had no idea what it was, so I ordered it. This is the shit hits the fan grill. If you see, it's got like supposedly arrowheads and like fish hooks and stuff that you can, and a spearhead that you can like take out of here in a survival situation and use. to acquire food, but I honestly don't think I need that. So I think I'm going to order the regular grill off of them, because the regular grill actually clips on top of the stove here. I mean, this lays on top, but I would like something a little more secure maybe. Yeah, and I don't know why I actually brought water with me, because if you notice, I have a beautiful Slipper Lake here as my backdrop, or my foredrop, whatever. I'm lucky that way. I live up in Elliott Lake in Northern Ontario, which is in the Algoma district. And the Algoma district actually has over 4,000 freshwater lakes up here with multiple species of fish. So from my house I can walk to, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 or 9 lakes I can walk to, maybe even 10 from here. I don't know. So I'm lucky that way. And you know, if you're retiring, this is a great place. Like they're trying to make it into a retirement community now. It used to be a mining community, but they shut the mines down. So now basically, yeah, you know, they're trying to get retirees up here. Houses are cheap. Houses are cheap. There are houses in town right now, like townhouses, you can get for under $50,000 probably. So, I mean, if you're retiring and that's maybe an option, it's beautiful up here, let me tell you. But don't come up here if you don't like the outdoors. I mean, we have grocery shopping and that, but we don't have a lot in the way of like clothes shopping and stuff. But you know what? If you want to come up here and invest money, there's, you know, jobs being created up here right now. So, you know, you get up here now, all the houses are cheap. You invest in a business like a restaurant or a clothing store or something, and you're going to do great. All right, so as you can see, it's lit now. It started gasifying a little bit. It's pretty windy out, eh? It's been a tough time just to get her lit. I had to put my backpack up as a wind block and stuff. But see if this isn't too hot yet. As you can see, it's lit. I'm just hoping that it stays lit. There's only one little corner of the stuff inside is lit right now, but should be enoug to boil my water anyways. Yep, so what I brought was a Nescafe 3-in-1. I mean, it's not the greatest coffee in the world, but it's got sugar and creamer in it already. You know, you can either burn the pack or stick it in your pocket and take it home, but you can never leave it on the trail. So yeah, that's that. I'll just wait for my water to boil up. And yeah, as you can see, the wind is actually picking up right now. While I wait for that, maybe I'll show you some cool little berries I found over here. I have no idea. I didn't know these were berries. I thought they were going to be flowers, but if you look, they're these like purple berries that almost look like blueberries, and they're sweet with kind of a bit of a strange taste to them, but yep, they're all right. I ate some earlier. No, they're okay. Anyways, I'll come back in a few minutes and touch base with you. Alright, as you can see, it's getting a little bubbly on the bottom down there, which is good. You can see it's still burning, and it's burning a little cleaner now. Like, these are supposed to be smokeless fires because of gasification, but yeah, you don't always get gasification going when it's this windy out, I guess, because it just blows the gas everywhere. Well, I figure a couple more minutes. Oh, I got my cup of coffee. I mean, I still got, man, probably 8/10 of the wood that I brought in. So I'm just going to let that burn down. I could be here for a while, like I said.